that was Britney Spears, Inside Out. I just realized after I shot today's video that I went out of order. I actually did number... In last week's video, I realized... Because I'm pre-recording for this week, so... Yeah, I realized that I did How I Roll instead of Inside Out, so... Yeah, I went from number 2 all the way to number 5, and now I'm going back number 3. And then tomorrow will be I Want to Go by Britney, so... Yeah. Well, no, not tomorrow. My bad. Wrong song. Tomorrow will not be I Want to Go. Tomorrow will be, Drop Dead Beautiful. So, and, a lot of people are, wondering what that song is about. I'm not sure if I get it, but, this is my viewing of the song. You know how people say Drop Dead Gorgeous? She's saying Drop Dead Beautiful. I don't know if that's the original. I don't know if that's what it's about, but that's my, like, looking at it. So, yeah. So, in the last chapter, I don't even remember what happened. But whatever. So, yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah. I had some weird things going on because it was so weird, because it was the weirdest thing ever, and I don't know why, but I feel like I'm missing something here. I think there might be a chapter missing, because chapter 17 looks, it looks weird, but I don't know why. It's just, I've read chapter 17, and I'm supposed to be reading 18 today, but there's just one. Oh, I know why it's like this. Okay, I get it now. I'm supposed to be reading chapter 19. Because in I Kissed a Boy, I just read chapter 18 for Friday. And I was also supposed to read chapter 18 for, today. But apparently I already found out that I read chapter 18 yesterday. Which is odd, because I think we started this before I Kissed a Boy. I'm not sure. Either I Kissed a Boy is missing a chapter, or this is missing a chapter. Not gonna do, but whatever. So I don't remember what happened, so this is chapter 19. I'm sorry it's out of order, but whatever, we'll get there. You better get back to the lunch table, Sebastian said after us standing there together for a few minutes. He released me and began to head towards the door. I reached out and caught his hand, forcing him to look at me. It was kind of ironic how our roles had suddenly been reversed. Sebastian, are you okay? I asked. He bit his lip before sighing and shaking his head. No, Evan, I'm not alright. I kept telling myself I didn't like you. But I can't deny my feelings anymore. I won't deny them anymore. I want you. I know I do. And that kind of bothers me. You're gonna get me locked up in a straitjacket in no time, I said, offering a weak smile. He sighed again and moved to me, kissing me deeply. He pulled away and shook his head. I love his head at me. I love doing that, he said. I love your love doing that, I said, my lips tingled from the contact. Evan, you're not ready to come out yet, are you? Not today, at least, he said, taking my hand, squeezing it tightly. I shook my head slowly. My mind flashed. No, Jason and Kyle, no. No, I said, no, I'm not ready to come out. Not because I'm scared of Jason and Kyle or anything. Nope, never heard of them. Just not ready, not afraid, and my face pounded in. I promise, I won't let them hurt you, Evan, Sebastian said, leaning down and kissing me. Just start with your parents tonight. I nodded nervously. I don't know how my mom and dad will react to me being gay. I'm such a good actor. They had never ever suspected it before. Are you going to tell your parents? I asked, smirking. I had turned Sebastian Amsel gay. Sebastian coughed into his arm to disguise a laugh. You're clueless, aren't you? He asked, trying hard not to laugh. I frowned, and my brows Brown at him in confusion. What are you talking about? Evan, there's nothing for me to tell them. I was never straight. What? He said, his laughter escaping when I saw my expression. You were gay this whole time, I asked. Calming his laughter, Sebastian nodded. Yeah, I came out as gay when I was 14. I just don't feel like I need to go screaming my sexuality to everyone with ears. Just ask Murphy or Rory. They knew the whole time, he explained. Rory knew, I cried. Sebastian nodded. But what about Celia? Celia is Murphy's cousin. I was just being nice to her, he said patiently. Why didn't you freaking tell me? I cried. Sebastian shrugged. I don't know, he said, trying to hide a grin. Oh, but I saw it on his face. You're a jerk. I'm mad at you, I whined and turned to storm out on him. Sebastian grabbed my hand and pulled me into his arms, hugging me tightly. Don't be mad at me, he whispered, kissing my neck. Why would I be mad at you? I asked, instantly hypnotized and our eyes locked. Exactly, he said, releasing me. Now let's get back to lunch before they get too suspicious. He paused before kissing me deeply and leaving the room. I followed after him, my legs weak and shaky. I tripped over air and started falling towards the ground. Sebastian effortlessly caught me and rightened me. Oh, Evan, he said with a sigh, what am I going to do with you? Love me, I said automatically. I blushed and snapped the hand over my mouth. I just might, he said, smirking. He steadied me before releasing me. We began to walk down the hall together. I nervously rubbed the back of my neck as I glanced at Sebastian. So, are we... How would I word this? Sebastian got a thoughtful look on his face. I won't be official until you tell your parents. I refuse to date you if you won't tell your parents. I'll tell them, I said automatically. I'd do anything to be with Sebastian. Hell, I'd lick a monkey's ass if it meant we would date. Not that I was desperate or anything. Good, Sebastian said with a smile. He went to the lunchroom and over to the table. We sat down in our normal seats, and I mentally yelled at my heart to stop racing. Evan, we're in love. I told you we're in love. I gripped Rory's shirt as I spoke, basically shouting in his face. That's great. Now can you hand me a damn napkin? Rory asked impatiently, smacking his hands off. Rory, did you hear me? We are in love. We're going to date and be together forever. Holy shit, I'm so happy. I was basically bouncing in my seat. I looked over and saw that Sebastian had his face in his hands, his shoulders shaking from silent laughter. He pulled his face away from his hand, saw me bouncing, and started to laugh all over it again. You're a moron, he said, trying hard to get his laughter under control. His face was turning red from the force of it. But I'm your moron, I said smugly. Sebastian nodded, finally getting a hold of his laughter. Yes, you are my moron, he said, shaking his head in amusement. Am I missing something here? Murphy asked in confusion as he looked between us. I'll fill you in after school, Sebastian said. Are we hanging out after school? I asked Sebastian eagerly. I just wanted to be with him. I never have been so happy in my entire life. Sebastian shook his head, and I felt my face fall. Did he not want to hang out with me? Did I smell? I lifted my arm and sniffed my armpit. I frowned and shook my head. Nope, I smelled just fine. So why did he want me to hang out? Oh no, it's because he's cheated on me, isn't it? Sebastian, how could you cheat on me like that? I demanded angrily. I bet with Liam or Celia, or, gas, it was Rory. I turned and slapped Rory. He jumped in shock and stared at me, rubbing his cheek. What the hell was that for? He asked in confusion. Get your own sexy lover, I said, shoving him, and pouted. Evan, Sebastian said, laughing hard again. We're not hanging out after school because you need to talk to your parents. Oh yeah, I said, remembering that I had to tell them I was gay. Whoops, sorry, Rory. I reached out and patted him on the head, smiling brightly at him. I hate you. I hope you step on a Lego in the dark, he growled. Rory, I cried in horror. I can't believe you said that to me. You're a terrible person. I mean, you might as well make dead baby jokes, your ass. You're just the one who slaps me for no fucking reason. Don't use the F word around me, mister. Seriously, Evan, I hate you. No, you love me. Don't even say that with Rory. With Rory, you love me. Wah. I felt my arms around my neck and jumped into his lap. I paused. Wait, what am I doing? You ain't my man. My man is over there, I said, pointing at Sebastian. I jumped out of Rory's lap. Evan, you're even more hyper than usual. It's scary, Sebastian said, watching me with an amused expression. I'm sorry, can't help it. God, I just want to eat your face up. And no, bad, Evan. That's dirty. Not at the lunch table. Not that I would ever. Oh, who am I kidding? I would totally suck your dick. Probably at the lunch table. Wait. What was I supposed to be talking about? I asked, confusing myself. Good luck, Sebastian. Good luck, Sebastian. He's in your hands now. I'm done with him, Rory said with an annoyed sigh. Sebastian shot Rory an annoying look before a grin spread on his face. I think I can handle it, he said confidently. Well, duh. Who wouldn't want to be stuck with me? I'm fun to be with. I'm a great eye candy and instantly boost your popularity, I pointed out. Sure, Evan, of course you are, Sebastian said, nodding at me as if I were a small child. I paused and crossed my arms. You guys are mean, I grumbled. The bell exploded and we all took off heading to our class. When the end of the day rolled around, I went to my locker and began to gather my stuff. Someone shoved me and I managed to catch myself in my locker. I spun around and straight back in fear as Jason and Kyle glared at me. Listen up, faggot. We're gonna catch you off guard one of these days and kick your sorry ass. And if you tell Sebastian we threatened you, we're gonna kick Rory's ass instead. Got it? Jason snarled. Why would you go after Rory? I asked in confusion. I couldn't understand how you're jealous of me, but Rory isn't attractive. He has horrible hair. His nose is weird, and God, locker. Jason had shoved me into it. Half of my body was in the locker. Just remember, it's you or your best friend. He is. Let's go, Jace. Kyle said, and Jason nodded, slowly releasing me. The two walked down the hallway, disappeared around the car. Well, Rory, it was nice knowing you, I said, nodding to myself. Can't risk breaking my face. It would be too much of a shame. Not many people look as good as I do. Are you talking to yourself? I yelped and jumped away in surprise. Sebastian smirked at me, leaning against the locker next to mine, his arms crossed. Well, hello there, you sexy thing. He moved towards me and smirked, never leaving his face. Tell your parents tonight, he asked. Tell your parents tonight, he asked? I nodded and then go, yeah, I'll tell them together. I'll tell them tonight, I promised. Good, I'm sure they'll be fine with that. I think they'll be fine with Evan, he said. I hope, I mumbled and glanced down at my feet. Sebastian wrapped his arms around me. I felt my face heating up. He stepped away and shook his head at my blush. His smirk melted away into a small smile. Well, text me if you need me tonight, he said with a wink. I have to go find Murphy. I'll see you tomorrow, Evan. I watched his butt as he walked away until he had disappeared out of my sight. I skipped down the hall until I found Rory in his locker. Hey, Rory, how do you feel about having your face pounded in? I asked curiously. I feel as though that would be very enjoyable, he said, not bothering to glance at me as he exchanged his book. Interesting, I mumbled, rubbing my invisible beard. Rory stood up, slinging his bag over his shoulder and shut his locker. Let's go, he said, turning and began to walk down the hall. I followed him onto the car, got in the passenger seat. He drove me to my house and pulled in the driveway, putting the car in park. Do you want me to come in? He asked. I bit my lip and shook my head. No, I have to tell them I'm gay. I have to do this alone, I said, not meeting his eyes. I was too nervous. You are so overdramatic, Evan, Rory said, rolling his eyes. They'll be fine with it, and then you can date Sebastian. I reached over, hugging Rory suddenly, just wanting to hug him. He gave me the best hugs in the world, but he was so rarely huggy anymore. Rory sighed and wrapped his arms around me. I hugged him tightly for a minute before pulling away. Already feeling better. Bye, Rory, I said, jumping out of the car and waving. He pulled out of my driveway, and I let myself into my house, kicked off my shoes before going up to the living room where my parents were sitting on the couch together watching a movie. Parents, I need to talk to you, I announced, clapping for their attention. Son, we don't care, Mom said, flipping me off. Rude, I said with a pout, but this is important. Well, I'm always important than your movies, so I paused it. Listen up. Mom sighed, but paused the movie. She and Dad turned their attention to me and nodded for me to continue. I bit my lip, my nerves returning. Damn, I should have just made Rory come in with me. I couldn't hug him the whole time while I came out to my parents. They were going to be so ashamed knowing their son who was good looking and stuff full of such amazing personality traits would be reduced. My throat constricted as I read the back of my neck nervously. Evan, whatever it is, just say it, Mom said, her eyes going soft. Go on, we're here for you. I'm Gull. I'm gay, I blurted out. I'm gay. I'm in love with Sebastian and we're in a relationship. Well, kind of. I had to tell you guys I was gay before he would agree to be in a relationship with me. And he has an amazing ass. Let me tell you, that boy can also kiss like a champ. His eyes, they're sea color, and I just got lost in them. And Evan, we knew you were gay. You really need to learn how to control what you say when you speak. You're obvious, Mom said, playing the movie again. But thanks for you finally formally admitting to us. My jaw unhinged and my mouth fell open. You knew? My parents both nodded. But I'm so clever and good at hiding it, I said, dumbfounded. How could they have known? I was so careful to keep it secret from everyone. I blame you. You dropped him when he was a baby, Mom said, whacking Dad's arm. Ow, sorry for that. I didn't mean to drop him, Dad grumbled, rubbing his arm. You dropped me when I was a baby, I cried. Go do your homework, Evan, my Dad said, flashing me an innocent smile. He can't. He's too stupid. You dropped him, Mom said, smacking him again. You guys are horrible parents, I whined, stalking off to my bedroom. I shut my door and collapsed on my bed. My weight lifted off my chest. My parents knew I was gay, and they were okay with it. A huge smile broke on my face. I finally get to date Sebastian Amsel, I cheered, pinching myself to make sure this was real. I couldn't handle the whole Jason and Kyle order later. For right now, I was just going to focus on the fact I finally get to be with my dream man. Oh my God, thank God, finally. Oh my God. I'm so happy for Evan. I can't believe it. It's finally happening. Oh my gosh, Evan. Thank God. So, was your prediction true? Did you know that they were going to get together? Because apparently they just did. And I never thought I'd say this, but, Evan, congratulations. You finally get to be with your boyfriend. I hope you have an amazing time. So yeah, that's the end of this video, and tomorrow I'll come back for chapter 20. I know it's on the border, but whatever. And until next time, gays, okay? Just ask the GSA. Mwah!